Hey, my name's May, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about my weight loss plan. Yes, I'm still trying to lose weight. No, it has not gotten much better since the last time I tried. Am I giving up? No, because new information has come to light. So that also has something to do with why it's been so difficult for me to lose weight. And so hopefully this time around, my weight loss, it's going to stick and it's going to stay. And hopefully I'll be able to keep the good habits going enough so that I will not gain weight again. I'm going to talk a little bit about that now. And I guess to get into what I'm doing now, I need to get into my history with weight loss. And my history with weight loss is just it's a lot, because basically, like, I wouldn't say my whole life I've been trying to lose weight, but I've been told by doctors I needed to start losing weight like since I was like 11. See, the thing is that it wasn't just about dieting. Like, when you're a kid, it's really not the best to like limit how much food a kid wants to eat. Like, the really what you need to focus on is letting them be more active. And that was something that just didn't occur in my life. So I mostly stayed home, and there wasn't a lot of room for activity because we had a small place, we didn't have a yard. There was a lot of worry over my safety if if I went outside alone for most of my life. So it kind of was hard to like, as a kid, and I didn't have a phone, so it wasn't like I could just look up workout videos. Like, it was kind of hard to try and put additional activity into my routine. Rough start. And then I think I was about 15 or so, and I started getting more insistent about wanting to lose weight. But the thing is, sometimes the weight loss was just bordering unrealistic. It wasn't sustainable, because sometimes it was like, okay, you're trying to lose weight, you only eat this salad for lunch and it's supposed to make you lose weight. Oh, okay, you don't eat this kind of food and then that'll make you lose weight. Things were restrictive. As far as like going out to eat, like, we only went out to eat like once once a week. So I didn't think it was that was what was contributing so much to the weight gain, but I think it was also that I would just eat so much. But usually I'd only get like a burger, a fry, and a shake, which is normal, but I guess if you're doing that every week, it can add up. The concept of like calorie counting didn't really I didn't really understand that at the time. Then later, I was older, I was probably like 17 or something. 17 or 18. Like, I was at a point in my life where I was just like, I was much more restrictive with what I ate, but not in a good way. And it would just make me sad. It would just really make me sad. And it wasn't particularly sustainable. I remember like one day that I just didn't eat for like 24 hours. And then I felt like super lightheaded and dizzy. And I didn't try that again. And it's just rocky relationship with food, because I felt like food was the problem. And then I used to bring lunches from home, but then at a point it got easier to have school lunches, which I didn't think the school lunches were that bad, but apparently they were doing something, because I was still gaining weight. And I still might have been eating too much, even though they give you a certain portion. Like, they're supposed to give you like the proper portions, but I don't know. And then the other thing about this is that I don't know how long I've had insulin resistance. So I could have had it for way longer than I've known. And that also has to do with weight gain, and you just don't know why. But I would say that still, like, my diet as a youth probably could have been better and, filled with more protein and whatnot. So when I started, like my 20s, I was much more strict. I had been trying a lot of different diets. I tried Whole30. I was exercising a lot. There were some days that I would exercise like 3 hours at a time. And I tried keto. I tried OMAD, which is, only eating one meal a day. If you don't know what keto is also where you eat high fat and low carb and a lot of protein, and you steer the body away from using its preferred food source, which is carbohydrates, and you make the body use fat instead. And that can include fat that's ingested, but also your body fat. And so it can promote weight loss. But inherently, the keto diet was developed to help people who have epilepsy. So it wasn't developed for weight loss. And it's not necessarily long-term effective for weight loss for most people, because it is such a restrictive diet, and most people over the long term can't keep it up. And also, the amount of fat content in there, like, it's not practical in terms of your cholesterol levels as well. And you might have seen a little bit more information on some kind of extreme diets, because the carnivore diet is a type of keto diet, which I've done a video on before. So I will link that video here. Give it a look. But anyway, I had tried keto, and I had tried keto OMAD as well, which you only eat one meal a day, and that meal is keto, and then you try staying keto in the keto state for a while. And it worked until it didn't, because I lost a lot of weight, and it was like the first time in a long time that I had been under 200, because I had been kind of like, I think the last time I was under 200, I was like probably 17, and so, freshman 15, I was trying to prevent that so much, but then when I stopped doing keto, I just gained all the weight back and then some. I worked at Amazon, and so it was a super active job, and I thought I would be losing weight, but then I gained weight. I gained a lot of weight, and some of it probably was muscle, but some of it was also that I would just be super hungry when I got home, and then I would eat at night, and then I'd go right to sleep. And I just think those things combined added to some additional fat gain. And then when I stopped working at Amazon, even though I was exerting like a ton of calories, like, I thought I would have lost weight, but instead I gained weight. After I worked at Amazon, I started working with a personal trainer, and I was trying to get that together. And then while I was working with the personal trainer, I was also doing HIIT classes. And so I was with my personal trainer 3 times a week. And then I was also taking HIIT classes at least 3 times a week. And I was just I was trying so hard. But by that point, I had been over 250. And that was stressing me out so hard. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get my weight down, and it's going to be great. And somehow I ended up at 272, even though I was working with a personal trainer, and I was doing HIIT classes 3 days a week, and this was over the span of like at least 4 months. And so I'm like, why am I not seeing weight loss? And it's like, now I know, insulin resistance. Insulin resistance and eating gluten. Gluten is apparently not good for me when you have insulin resistance. So the more you know. On top of that, I had a surgery to like try and help with weight loss. Like, it was going to take off like 10 pounds. It worked for a little bit, but then I guess I don't know what happened. I went up to 280. It was just like, no matter what I did, I was gaining weight. And even though I was like trying to be active and exercise and watching my diet and not eating out much, it just wasn't doing it. And now that I know I have insulin resistance, it makes sense. But all of that, the past is past. I tried hard, and I'll try hard again. So what is my current goals and my current plan regarding weight loss? Well, what I am doing regarding my diet, I'm not doing a fancy diet. I'm not doing a crazy diet. I'm not doing keto. I'm not doing OMAD. I'm not doing Whole30. I'm not doing the carnivore diet. I'm not doing those things. What I'm doing now is, because my doctor told me I have high cholesterol, I am staying away from beef. Now that I notice more what proteins affect me, I am staying away from pork, again, for cholesterol reasons. Also, eating a lot of pork gives me a stomach ache for some reason, and also I notice it makes me tired. So I try to stay away from those things because I tend to be tired anyway, and I don't want stuff to be making me more tired. And then I'm not eating gluten, and that is, again, because I notice it makes me tired. I notice that on occasion it contributes to like mood swings that I already have an issue with and that I'm medicated for. So I am trying to avoid that. And then insulin resistance, it just requires that you stay away from gluten. There's quite a few studies that have shown there is a benefit to stay away from gluten if you have insulin resistance, and it can help to reduce the insulin resistance that you see. I mean, I have a plan and I need to stick to that plan, and hopefully things will continue for the better. Again, as I've mentioned before on my channel, I'm on metformin, and that has been helping me so far with weight loss. I am about 12 pounds down, which is good. I want the weight loss to be happening faster, but it is what it is. And I'm looking forward to seeing positive changes. Now, I'm not just relying on the medication. I am also trying to increase my exercise to about 4 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week, depending on how the week goes, because sometimes it just can't make it. But most weeks I can. So on Monday and Thursday, I try to focus on upper body for about 30 minutes. And then I'll be on the treadmill for at least 20 minutes, maybe 30, or, some mix between the treadmill and the Stairmaster for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Now, on Tuesday and Friday, I do lower body, and then the same with cardio. I try to do more on the Stairmaster, though, on the lower body days, just to emphasize the lower body element of that. And then on Wednesdays, I keep my Wednesdays free as a rest day, and then I keep my weekends as rest days. Now, also, I am working on food tracking, and so right now I'm eating about 2,000 calories a day, and that is in accordance with my height and weight. That is what makes the most sense for me to lose weight gradually without things going too fast. I guess to finish off, that these are some of the things that I've been enjoying lately when it comes to making my meals. I've been enjoying mango and salsa and tortilla chips, turkey sticks, for protein, like turkey jerky. I've been enjoying that, even though it can be kind of salty, so I try not to do too much of those each day. But I need good protein sources, and because that's what helps me feel full. And for some reason, I tend to gravitate away from proteins, either because they take time to prepare, or just because a lot of times the proteins that I partake in, they taste dry to me. They taste really dry, and I don't like them. It's not enjoyable. So I've been trying to find other protein sources that I do like, and one of those is turkey jerky. I like protein shakes, just certain ones though. I like the chocolate Fairlife protein shake. That's really good. It has 30 grams of protein per, and I know it's probably not the best source of protein to be only having processed forms of protein. So I do try and have tuna salad or something, or eggs. And so those are some of my other options. Also, there are these protein chips, Quest brand protein chips, that have about 20 grams of protein per bag that you eat, and it's only about 140 calories, I think. Is it 140 calories? Or is it 220 calories? I think it's 220 calories. And so those are a nice snack or something to accompany a lunch. I've also been enjoying sweet potatoes and spinach. I like spinach. So I've been trying to really just pay attention to what I eat, and even when I eat out, to try and eat in a more healthy way. And if I eat out, then I try to track as closely as I can, even if I ate out and at a time I didn't expect to eat out. This is my plan, and I am trying to stick to it. Let me know how you feel about my plan. If you feel like there's any things that I could do to try and improve it. Let me know about your weight loss journey, if you've ever tried or struggled with weight loss and your successes, and let me know in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. So I think that's going to be all for today, but thank you for watching, and I'm going to keep you guys posted on my updates and my goals and how things are progressing. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!